and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here with day cuatro of Echo Zero. Cha, cha, cha. Babies, 80's week. Yes, indeed. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, indeed. Really, really enjoying 80's week. I always get a kick out of watching and everyone's content for 80's week. I'm talking about the awesome decade that is the 80's. Yes, indeed. Good times, good times. And in this one, I wanted to talk about one that I thought I had talked about before, but it turns out I don't see it. I don't think I've done it, so I'm going to talk about it now. And it's also, it's a horror movie, but it is something that is adjunct to horror movies, because we have had horror movies involving Bigfoot. Yes, indeed. That legendary cryptid that might be the missing link between man and ape, or a long-lost surviving ape, or a genetically engineered experiment, or who knows what the hell Bigfoot is. I've heard some theories that it's actually an alien. So, I don't know what the fuck's up with Bigfoot. A hoax is another thing that people say. It's just a big-ass hoax. Not real, don't waste your time. But there's a lot of evidence that says that maybe it is real. Who knows? And we have had a lot of horror movies involving the Bigfoot. Like Legend of Boggy Creek is one that comes to mind. One of the worst ones I've seen is Bigfoot the movie. Don't watch that one. Really bad. And Night of the Demon. Well, not Night of the Demons. I think it's Night of the Demon, where it's a Bigfoot. And the Bigfoot tapes is one that I saw that I kind of enjoyed. It's supposedly about Bigfoot, but then it might be aliens. I'll put the picture here because that's what it is. But that's all horror stuff. But we did get a really cool non-horror movie in the late 80's called Harry again, because he's all hairy. Harry and the Hendersons. Yes, indeed. Starring John Lithgow. And of course this is, if you hadn't seen, I forgot the name of the movie. The one with John Travolta, where he's recording, I'll put the picture here because I can't remember. But, he's the bad guy. John Lithgow is the bad guy in that one. So, he started his career as a bad guy. And, of course, he's, if memory serves me right, he's the bad guy in Cliffhanger, the Sylvester Stallone movie. But he's really good as a bad guy, but he's more well known for Harry and the Hendersons and stuff like Third Rock from the Sun. More of a comedy guy. But if you saw him in Dexter as I think it was the Trinity Killer, you know that John Lithgow can be scary as hell. So, yes, indeed. He's very good as a comedy, but also as the creepy horror guy. So, yes. The plot of this is that there's a Bigfoot. And John Lithgow takes his family camping or hunting. And then they smash on this creature. And they're like, well, shit, I think we hit a deer. And then they go out and like, holy shit, this deer must have been a big one. Because look how he fucked up my car. And then he goes back and he's like, oh shit, that's not a deer. No, that's something else. And he probably should have left it there. But he's like, fuck it, let's put him on our minivan and go home with this mysterious, large, potentially dangerous creature. And they do. So they take the thing home and they're like, well, what an adventure we had. Oh boy. Yes, we had a nice picnic. Thank you, honey, for the delicious sandwiches. Old Jimmy there hunted his first rabbit. Good job. And, we encountered a Bigfoot. Boy, we have a lot of stories to tell on our slideshow. And then the Bigfoot wakes up and they're like, ah! But it turns out this is a very gentle, nice Bigfoot. Which they name Harry because he's all hairy. Yes, indeed. And I must say, what they got out of this costume is fucking amazing. His whole face emotes in a way that I'm pretty sure this was done by the Jim Henson company. I didn't research this, but I don't remember if that's the case. But I'm pretty sure they did it. Because the level of animation they did for Harry is fucking amazing. I don't know if his eyes are actually the guy's eyes, because the actor that plays Harry is also the actor that played the very first Xenomorph, if memory serves me right. And he's a tall motherfucker, and I think they put some extensions on his legs, because he's even bigger. But his face, he's able to smile, to frown, to look angry. And I'm like, holy shit, I was blown away when I saw this movie. and how much I legit thought that was a real fucking Bigfoot, or it was a guy in a costume and they just put prosthetics and he was smiling and everything. But no, apparently that's all, Jim, again, if I remember right, it's Jim Henson animatronics moving the face. I'm like, God damn, that costume is a work of art. I love it. Was it Jim Henson? Well, I can't remember if it was Jim Henson or the guy that did the special effects for American Werewolf in London. I'll put who actually did it here. Yes, indeed. And, they're trying to coexist with this thing, but there's also this French fucker that was hunting the Bigfoot. That's why he ran away and got hit by the car. And he's like, ho, 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 I must capture this Bigfoot. I must capture the Bigfoot and place him in my mantle. Ho, ho, ho. And that's when the risk of the thing, because they're trying to save Harry, and then they have this really touching moment where the dad and Harry become friends, and then they want to shoo him away, and it's your typical like, go, you dumb monkey, get out of here, you dumb ape, I hate you, you ate everything, you ate all my food, and you crapped on my back lawn, and you stink, you stupid monkey ape man. Shoo, I hate you. I don't even want to look at you anymore, huh? I scoff at you, monkey man, huh? Go away, I hate you, huh? And then Harry's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave now. But then he sees that it was all a ploy to save him from the angry French guy. So, of course, they have the epic battle, and they show that Harry is not the evil guy, and then the French guy's like, oh, I see the error of my ways, ho, ho, ho. Oh, well, I've wasted my life and I endangered this wonderful creature. And it has a happy ending because it turns out that they reunite Harry with his family because there's a whole bunch of Bigfoots. Who oddly kind of look like him. Half expected Harry Bigfoot to come out with some boobies. But no, they just look like him. And he's happy and everyone's happy. Happy ending. And I was quite enjoyed with that ending, yes indeed. They also had a TV show. Yes, indeed. They still had the same animatronics, so he still looked fucking amazing. But they switched the actors, and nothing against the actors, but that's something that I particularly have issues relating when they make a TV show out of the movie, because I grew to love the characters and the actors in the movie, so even though they're the same characters, the actors aren't the same, so I'm like, this doesn't feel the same. But I don't know how many seasons the Harry and the Hendersons TV show got, but the costume and the animatronics still looked fucking amazing, even though it was a TV show. I quite like it, and I've actually been trying to track it down on DVD. But yes, indeed, just good stuff. Fucking love Harry and the Hendersons. And again, bravo to a person I'm going to put his image here on the guy that designed. Was it Stan Winston? I don't even remember if it was Stan Winston or the Jim Henson Company. Or again, that guy that did the effects for American Werewolf in London. I think it might actually have been the guy that did the effects for American Werewolf in London. But again, I put the picture there, so you know who it was. Yes, indeed. But my God, great costume design. And the performance they got out of that the Harry thing. Good stuff, yes indeed. So if you're looking for a wholesome, happy, feel-good Bigfoot movie, watch Harry and the Hendersons. If, of course, you want to see something where the Bigfoot goes around and murders people, well, you can go look at any of the many horror movies that involve the Bigfoot. Yes, indeed. But this is a good one. And, of course, it also inspired some other wholesome movies with the Bigfoot, like To Catch a Jetty with Meatloaf and this little monster thing that doesn't really look like a Bigfoot, but again, it's a Yeti, so it's kind of like the cousin of the Bigfoot. I don't know, but that movie's bad. That movie's bad. But have you seen Harry and the Hendersons or the TV show? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again for day 5 of 80's Week, please remember to check out all the wonderful people that are participating in this massive event. You got Echo Zero, you got Hobbs Horror, you got Jennifer Toshi, you got Anthony Chabot, and I still haven't seen anyone else do videos, but if I do find out someone's doing them, I'll let you know. So watch them all, subscribe to them all, and show them some much appreciated love. Yes, indeed. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you, And wishing you all, like always, a good evening.